Hello! So I'm going to teach you a jig today, written by, I believe, an Australian fiddle player called George Jackson, and the tune is called Sparrow's Wedding, and it's in D major, and it's a really nice tune. So I'll play it through once first so you can hear how it goes. Yeah, so that's the tune. So it's just an A and a B part. So starting with the A part, looking at the first phrase, it starts on a G on a E string if you're a string player, and the first phrase goes like this. So it goes all the way down to the A on the G string. So if we take that phrase again, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, do that once more. I'll do it a bit slower this time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll do it once more. 1, 2, 3. So those two E's in a row, if you want to separate them even more, then you can add a little flick in between them. So instead of, you could do, yeah, there's a few times that kind of happens throughout this tune. So yeah, moving on to the next phrase. The next phrase goes like this. Okay, so starting on the B on the G string. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, do that once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the next phrase is the same as the first phrase again, so that is just so if we do that once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the next phrase starts on the B again, and it goes. So it's got a little run up at the end, which leads you back into the start of the A part again. So if we take that phrase again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3. Great, so if we put those phrases together, then it goes like this. So 1, 2, 3. To end the A part, then it ends slightly differently. So instead of going, then it's just. we just do that bar. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. So now if we take the A part twice through again, with the second time ending, this time on the second time round it. So 1, 2, 3. So that's the whole A part, so I'll just hand over to Rupert quickly and he'll talk you through the chords for the A part.
Thanks, Sophie, and hello everybody, it's great to be back. In terms of this week's rhythm section, there's a number of options that you can take to play in the A part. We've got an open D pedal that you can play for all 8 bars and just carry on through to add a bit of kind of rhythmical structure to it. I've come up with an alternative chord sequence you could use either as an introduction or perhaps as an interlude to change the mood of the piece a little bit. And then there's the chords themselves as George Jackson intended them. So I will kind of recap on that at the end of the section, this section, so that you've got that kind of fresh in your mind to move forward with in the tutorial. So when Sophie counts us in, we're going to start with a D pedal with a finger on the 5th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the G, and here we go. 2, 3. Here comes those alternative chords. D with an F sharp, G, A minor, and G, and D with an F sharp, G, B minor, and C, D with an F sharp, G, A minor, G, D with an F sharp, G, B minor, C. So as you can see, a little bit of kind of discord, but I think it all adds to make a really nice kind of textured environment. So now for the chords proper themselves. Here we go, on a D. B minor, E minor, F sharp minor, G and A. B minor, E minor, F sharp minor, G, B minor, E minor, F sharp minor, G, and A, D, B, E, F sharp, G. Okay. So there's a range of different options there. If you want to recap on any of them, by all means just scoot the video back to where you started, and I'll hand back to Sophie now for the B part.
Great, so moving on to the B part, then the first phrase of the B part starts on an E on a D string, your string player, and the first phrase goes like this. Okay, so that long B crosses over the bar line, so it gives you this syncopated rhythm. So yeah, if we take this phrase again, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Once more. 1, So then the next phrase starts the same again, but it goes down to a G this time. Again, crossing over the bar line, giving you this syncopated rhythm. So the next phrase goes like this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the next phrase starts similar again, but instead it ends a bit differently. It doesn't have a syncopated rhythm, this bit. So this one goes. Okay, so it climbs up towards the end. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll do that once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it does that like arpeggio climb up. And then the final phrase of the B part starts on the A and it goes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3. Great, so that's all the parts for the B part. So if we put them all together, play it through twice through. So 1, 2, 3. So now we've gone through the whole B part, I'll just hand over to Rupert quickly again and he'll just talk you through the chords for the B part.
So in terms of for the B part, we're going to continue to experiment with those open pedalled chords that we were using in the A part, but this with time with a couple of different positions. So in this case, we're making a kind of the shell of a major and minor bar chord. So in terms of this, for the progression, we've got kind of a few different shapes and positions on the neck. So for the D, we've got a 10th fret on the bottom E string and the 11th fret on the G string with an open D there. So that's our D major now. Next we have a B minor, which is both fingers on the 7th fret. And that's the only alternation. So if you're in a major shape, for example, on the 5th fret for an A major, you're 1 fret apart. And if you're a minor, for example, like an F sharp minor, you're in parallel. So you've got F sharp minor on the 2nd fret, G major on the 3rd fret, A major on the 5th fret, B minor on the 7th fret, and D on the 10th fret there. So you might just want to take a little moment to familiarise yourself with those shapes before Sophie counts us in. I'll just kind of strum through them for you so you can kind of hear them in context. So you've got D, B minor on the 7th fret, A major on the 5th, G major on the 3rd, and F sharp minor on the 2nd. Sophie's going to count us in a second, and there's some.
So
watch out for the time.
1, 2, 3.
D, B minor, A and G, F sharp minor and G, E minor, F sharp minor, G and A, D, B minor, G and G, F sharp minor and G, E minor, F sharp minor, G and A and D, and A and G, D minor, E minor, F sharp minor, G and A and D, B minor, G and So it does help if I call out the right note when I'm playing it. So a couple of times I said G there when it was actually an A. But if you need the chord sequence you can find it on the website at mathhot.co.uk/tutorials, and you'll find everything that you need there. So I'll hand back to Sophie, and then she'll sign off. And essentially, we're just going to play through the tune a couple more times. So I'll see you in a moment.
Cool, so now we've got the whole tune. If we just play it through, twice through, we'll take it a bit slower the first time and speed up a bit the second time. So, starting on the A part on the G. So, 1, 2, 3. So there's the tune. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed playing it. I find it really fun. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this video.